Yeah, we're really delighted. This program, this intervention we developed back in 2019. It's a daily, comprehensive, home-based program that really addresses this X factor. And we tested the intervention, so daily for 6 months. It's the longest intervention in the world. And so we tested it through a randomized clinical trial against usual care. We found that there are positive results in terms of decreasing mental health, improving urinary function, sexual function, especially among surgery patients. And we went into expanding the trial to a pan-Canadian international trial. We are now on 4 continents testing this to see what works for whom under what conditions. And we also received funding from Movember to look at health equity. And so we're looking at, do we need to tweak the program for men living in rural areas compared to urban, LGBTQ plus community, indigenous men. So we're working with the Congress of Aboriginal People, for example, and we're working with LGBTQ plus organizations. And what we're finding is that actually the program is very well suited, just as well suited for rural as it is for urban places and men in those communities, but also especially useful for LGBTQ plus men who have much higher needs, much anxiety, much more higher levels of anxiety at the start when they get diagnosed, and they benefit more. Being part of the program, lack of attrition is particularly high in this population. Black men particularly benefit from the program as well, just as much as the rest of the population, but especially with regards to urinary function. And we're finding that younger men, a population that is almost unlooked at, men that are younger than 60, that have different needs. They're still young, they want to have kids and so on. And so this program is particularly beneficial for them. But of course, there are tweaks to the program that you need to make to really meet the needs of the program. That is why it's so important to bring the voice of the patient into those interventions as you move them along in implementing them in other parts of the world and also in various geographic locations.